Disclaimer: this isn't my story or anyone else's story that is related to me. This story may contain stalking, verbal abuse, threats, harassment, and violence. If you or anyone you're sitting around has trauma with these types of people, I recommend putting in earphones or not watching the video. Viewer's discretion is advised. By the way, this is me crocheting, so you get to see me crocheting some shorts by start to finish. Alright, so let's get into the story. I was essentially homeless about 7 to 8 years ago after breaking up with someone. Among other factors, I found a room in a boarding house. One of the other boarders was a guy around my age. I remember the first time I saw him was when I got out the shower and was walking back to my room. He stared me down, but I thought it was kind of a whoops, just looking out into the hall and seeing someone. Didn't mean to make eye contact. The next day, there was a note under my door basically saying, "Hey, I'm your housemate. Let me know if you need anything or want to hang out." Having come out a few bad situations, I was without many people, so we struck a friendship. Over time, it became apparent he had a crush on me, and it soon became very creepy. The more I learned about him, the more off I realized he was. He had 2 or maybe 3 kids, all with different women. Whatever, that's fine, but custody? None with any of them. One he had unsupervised visitation with. One he had to go supervised visitation with. And the third, his girlfriend moved away to get away from him and wouldn't tell him if the child even existed or not. Due to the issues with his kids and exes, he started to self-medicate with alcohol. He did this purposefully, as he admitted this was why he was doing it, getting blackout drunk to deal with his feelings. That's when the stalking started. Now I know you guys see me struggling to untangle this yarn. Please help me. Do you guys want to see this part? No, me neither. So let's just speed this up to a little something to treat you guys' brains. Yes, I lied, but just me and my family going to buy some Asian food and boba. Wait, is this music too boring? Oh. I might have a mashup. I hope you guys like it. Anyways, guys, I'm running out of time. So please like, share, and comment. Remember when I said you wouldn't be watching this? Oh, well, yeah, I lied again. Ha ha ha. Anyway, but it's okay, because this is in 5 times speed, so I'll still be telling the story. And anyway, let's get back to the story. One night, during one of his blackouts, I thought I could calm him down, so I went to his room to keep the landlady from calling the cops. He grabbed my arms, pinned them to my sides, and I guess you can guess the other parts. It didn't actually happen though, so you don't have to worry. Anyway, I got out and ran. The police ended up being called, but he wasn't kicked out. After that, his obsession grew. Out of what I can only think was some sort of psychopathic guilt, instead of apologizing and staying sober, he started tracking my movements. With this, more letters showed up under my door. A lot of them were angry. The one I remember most was him essentially accusing me of cheating. It was like a rambling manifesto, with things about how he knows I must be lying to him about having a boyfriend now, because he left a cigarette between my door and the door was jammed. And because it wasn't crushed or didn't fall out, that meant I never came home and I had to have a boyfriend I was staying the night with. This would then be followed by strange text messages telling me that I deserve everything bad that happened to me because I apparently used him. I know. Which was basically just quote unquote, you won't be my girlfriend, so you're a user because I'm not getting what. I only lived there for about 5 to 6 weeks. But this started about a few days in and only ended when I finally said, I do not want to be here anymore, and moved into a weekly studio that was far more expensive. I'd just gotten a job and had the ability to pay for it. And since I was genuinely afraid for my safety, I made sure to leave when I knew he wouldn't be there. Oh, and the ex I mentioned at the beginning of this, he was also actively threatening me during this same period. I had him blocked on everything, but the guy found a loophole by sending me songs on freaking Spotify related to what he was mad about that day, with the messages attached to them so he could actively berate me. And just like that, the story's over. Are you scared? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Because think about if that happened to you. I don't know. I just know I'd be scared of him stalking me or not. Please let me know what would you do. But yeah, I'm not even done with these shorts yet. But you'll get to see it done very soon because these shorts only take 4 hours. And if you're a crocheter, you know that's fast. So if you really want to see them, you will. Just stay tuned, okay?